Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Crazy D's Equipment. It's been a long time, but it's time to do a Lamborghini tractor update. Hey guys, so real quick before I get into the tractor, I just want to say the last video I said super chat. It's not super chat, it's called thank you. It's at the top of your phone there, or if you're watching on a computer, the three little dots, you click on that and stuff, and that's how you can donate to the channel if you want to. So just wanted to tell you that. I gave you the wrong information last time. So, but anyways guys, that's here, neither here nor there. So Doc's been working on this. We've had quite the adventure on this tractor. He has been extremely difficult to get parts for. It took 2 months to get the gasket set for it. It took 3 months to get the bushings for the front end, etc., etc. I mean, everything we've got for this tractor has took a month of Sundays to get the parts. So a whole lot of time of the tractor just sitting here, and I'm sure Hoovie thought we gave up and we quit and we weren't doing anything. So if Tyler watches this, no Tyler, we seriously didn't, really honestly my friend. But so the motor, Doc has gone through the motor all the way top to bottom. He has replaced the mains. He has tightened everything up in the bottom of the motor that was knocking he found it was knocking. We have resealed the entire engine. He's put new rings. He has put new head gaskets on here because we found the engine didn't have any head gaskets on it at all. And we don't even know how that works or how that ran. But you know, being that it's air cooled, I guess that's a possibility. The valves, Doc has cleaned them, has honed them, has honed the cylinder walls, cleaned those up, cleaned the valves, reseated the valves, reset the valves, got them all 100%. He has cleaned up the fuel system, got it working right. We got the we cannot get a fuel we can't get a fuel filter the correct size for this system, so we had to go back with the inline system. We replaced all the rubber fuel lines. Those are all been replaced with new systems. We had to clean the tank because it was disgusting. It is all cleaned up. The muffler that was on the tractor was a car muffler off of some old Volkswagen or something.
It looks like a Ford Ranger one.
Maybe like an old Ford Ranger one or something that they jerry-rigged to make it fit. So I had gone and got a correct muffler for this thing. So we will get that all fitted up here right here eventually. We got all the gaskets and stuff on that. We got the front end. We got all new bushings in there. Got the front end all sealed up. The pumpkin in the four-wheel drive was absolutely dry, had no fluid in it whatsoever of any kind. Doc has put fluid in it, got fluid in it. We have drained the rear end and got correct fluid in it. It was mostly water. We got the correct fluids in the rear end. We got the correct fluid in the hydraulic system. We got it to pump up. We got to add some more. It doesn't hold a whole lot. It holds about a gallon and a half. We cleaned the filter because it's not a filter you replace. It's just one that you pull out and clean. It's just kind of more of a screen and stuff. So we just got to get the tractor to run, to pump up the system, and we should have hydraulics back because we think what the problem was it was very low on oil, and what oil it had was more water than oil. So we've got that system cleaned up, and stuff. I cannot replace the drawbar for him, so unfortunately I can't do anything there. I had a set of tires for up front, but they got stolen, so I can't. I'm not gonna. He said not to bother with that. I'm fixing the air breather that was broke. The top had broke off. I'm gonna fix it to, instead of being an oil bath, I'm gonna fix it to where it's a type where there is just a paper filter inside for him. He doesn't need an oil bath. So what's holding us up? Why is she not done? Well, the injectors, we took them in. They are not atomizing correctly the fuel into the system, so they are in at the diesel shop right now, and they are getting rebuilt. They told me that's going to be about $270 a piece for the 2 injectors. So right now I'm waiting for those to get done, those 2 Bosch injectors, and once that gets done, Doc will get those put in.
The starters.
Oh yes, and we're also, Doc reminded me, we're waiting on the starter. Doc had to pull the starter apart, and he went through the entire starter and cleaned the entire starter up, oiled it, greased it and stuff, because it was just jamming all the time. When the tractor first came in, it did it a little bit, but once we got the engine cleaned up and got the compression back up to where it needed to be, it was doing it all the time. So Doc cleaned it up. It's still doing it, so we need to replace the
solenoid.
The solenoid. That's what I'm trying to think of. The solenoid. So we'll get the solenoid replaced on it once we get it found. Finish putting this back together. Get this thing turned back over to Tyler, and Mr. Hoovy can have his Lamborghini tractor back. I had told him I'd have it back to him the first of spring. Unfortunately, we totally blew that deadline. So my goal is this to be done and back to him before July. So cross our fingers. Lock and thing that I am done. I cannot get some of the links to seal up on this old girl. There's nothing I can do. Oh, the other thing I did is I replaced the non-functioning oil gauge and gave him a functioning oil gauge, so he can at least watch the oil pressure on his motor. So that is everything that we have done to this tractor, which is a huge list of stuff. So I know at times it looked like we had done absolutely nothing, but we had done tons and tons and tons, and there's still a few things left to do. So that kind of gives you guys an update of everything that has been done to the Lamborghini. So all of you that have been curious and wondering what's been going on with the thing, that's it. Doc just doesn't want to work on this thing on camera anymore. Due to there was a lot of really negative, nasty comments that came in when he was working on it last time. He said, "You know what? Forget it. I will do it as I want to do it. I don't want to do it that way anymore with you guys filming me as I work on the tractor." And I don't blame him with some of the comments that we're doing. So if there was a lot of them, well, that'll never run again, or what, this guy doesn't know his blank from the hole in the ground, he's going to fuck that tractor up, or blank that tractor up. Why would Tyler trust this guy to fix a tractor? He doesn't know what he's doing. And you know, Doc's a pretty thick-skinned guy, but that stuff just kind of, it eats at you after a while when there's about 20 or 30 comments of that stuff.
I would say about 45% of the comments in most of those videos were that way.
There's about 40 or so comments like that on a video, and Doc's just like, you know what, forget it. I'm not going to do it anymore that way. I'm not going to do that kind of work and put this out. If those are the kind of people who are going to come in to our channel and be like that, then I'll just do it. So this tractor's coming back. It's going to be running. It's going to be a good runner, and it's going to be solid for Tyler. Now, my personal opinion, if I was Tyler, if I was me, this is my opinion, if I was Tyler, now I'm not Tyler. Tyler is Tyler, and there's only one person in the world like Tyler. And that's what makes Tyler great, is I would just sell this thing and go buy a Kubota for Tyler to work his farm, because it's a really nice place. Yeah. But he likes something a little odd, its own little uniqueness to it. So he'll probably keep this thing and probably keep doing Tyler things with it. So, but anyways, guys, so hopefully here by July we'll be done. This is what we're waiting on mainly, is the injectors, and we'll be finishing up soon. So anyways, guys, that's kind of that's kind of it. So thank you for coming in. Thank you for watching, and we will let you know when the old girl is finished and done, and we'll give you a final video on the Lamborghini. Thank you guys so much. Catch you later.